Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. So I just want to share something really quick with you. So about 2 days ago, I posted on my Instagram that I reached 200 million views on YouTube, you know. And I saw a lot of you, were really excited for me. So I want to say thank you for that. But this morning I took a journey down memory lane, and I remember all those early years of being on YouTube and staying up all night to create content, practicing on my keyboard and trying to master my skill and craft myself and trying to just be better at what I do. And I remember then those days I would post on YouTube and nobody seems to be watching it, nobody, even people very close to me were not watching it, they were not sharing it. And I was so, discouraged, disappointed at some point that I really wanted to give up. So this morning, as I thought about those years, those days when nobody knew me, nobody even wanted to listen to what I play, and I look at where I am today, and there are two things that came to my mind, and I decided I was gonna do this video, and hopefully, they will encourage you out there because I know what it is like, to be really working hard, to be very diligent, to be doing your part. You're creating the content, you're using your passion, you're doing the best you can with the abilities that God has given you, and it's just not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You've tried everything, and it just seems like people are not appreciating your work. People are not watching your videos, or they're not sharing your business, or they're not patronizing you, and you just feel like, what is the point of this whole thing? So I understand what the frustration looks like, and I understand that, it could be very, very discouraging. And maybe you're even watching this right now and you say to yourself, you know what, I don't think I want to do this ever again. I think I'm just gonna quit on this. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna move on to something else. I just want to encourage you. I just want to encourage you to keep doing the best that you can. Keep doing the best that you can. Being hardworking, always pays. Eventually, it does. I know in the moment you don't see it right now. I know right now you don't see your hard work paying off. You don't. I understand that. I was there for many years too. I didn't see the results of what I was doing, but eventually I believe you will see it. But one thing I want to encourage you just on that same thought is what you do doesn't have to change, but how you do it, the approach that you take when you do it could change. I've been playing the same piano music for the past God knows how many years. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. And if you look back on when I started and where I am right now, my approach has changed over time. But what I do has not changed. So maybe for you, you are out there, maybe what you need to think about is, what? Is this the best approach to what I'm doing? Can I do this differently? Be flexible in your creation process. Be flexible in how you approach what you do. Because it's not always about this is the only way to do it. There are many, many ways to do what you do. So what I would encourage you to do is keep being hardworking, keep doing your best with what you have, but also be flexible in your approach. Try different things, try different ways of doing the same thing that you've always done, and see maybe you will connect with others doing that. Like I said, you don't have to change what you do. I'm not saying water down your message or start doing crazy stuff or start, becoming who you are not. No, I'm saying be you. Keep doing what you do, but find different ways by which you can do it to connect with others, to make others take notice of you, to make them see that, oh, I'm here and I'm really good at this. So that's number one, be encouraged, keep working hard and be flexible in your approach. Number two, and I think I've learned this as well, is hard work is good. I love to work hard. My wife will tell you I work hard. I stay up all night sometimes, creating content and making sure that I stay on top of my game. So hard work is great. Hard work is great. But I've also come to realize in my little time on earth is you can work hard all you want. But if you don't have the blessings of God over what you do, you may end up struggling for the rest of your life. I've come to realize that God plays a big factor in what you do, in what I do. And if you ignore God and decide to go this on your own, you might just end up struggling and struggling and struggling. It's just a matter of time before you come to the end of yourself. So while I encourage you to be diligent, while I encourage you to be hardworking, to put in your best effort, your best foot forward, I want to also encourage you to make sure you have the blessings of God on what you do. On what you do. You know, the Bible said that except the Lord build the house, the builders are building in vain. Except the Lord watch over the city, the watchmen are watching in vain. You can try to promote yourself. You can try to market your stuff. You can try to advertise. You can try all these things. I've done most of them too. But I know the difference when God promotes you, when God is the one advertising you, when God is the one marketing you. It's a big difference. So I want to encourage you, work hard, but depend on God. There was something I learned when I was in university many years ago, and the quote goes like this. It said, work as if it all depends on you. Work as if this depends on you. Work as if this will not work unless I do my part. But then the other flip side to that quote was, but pray as if it all depends on God. It's faith and works. Faith and works. The Bible says faith without works is dead. So you can't be having faith and not doing nothing. Also, I believe if all you're doing is just working and you don't have the faith in God that God will prosper the works of your hand, you may not go far. You may just end up keep struggling. Bible said promotion comes in there from east, not from west, not from south. It comes from God. Promotion comes from God. Except the Lord builds a house, the labor in vain that builds it. So if you're struggling, so if you feel like, this is not working, if you feel like, you've tried your best, why don't you ask God for help? Lean on him for help. Go to bed saying that, God, I did my best with what you've given me. Now I'm going to surrender that to you, and you can put your blessing on it. The blessings of the Lord make it rich, and it adds no sorrow. I wish you every success. I understand you may be discouraged right now, but remember, over time, if you consistently do what you're supposed to be doing, you will begin to see the results. And when you continue to work hard, and when you're diligent, flexible in your approach, and you put your trust in God, your trust is not in what you do. You put your trust in God, then God of heaven will bless what he has asked you to do. I really do hope this was an encouragement to you. Keep going, and I look forward to celebrating with you. God bless you.